Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and in this video we're going to break down the Icon Overlord SB2 Stim jacket available at RevZilla.com. Now, if you're familiar with the Icon Overlord, there's really not anything different here except for the fact that you now get this wild skull graphic. So if you want a giant skull across your belly, this is going to be the Overlord for you. But just keep in mind that we do have a detailed breakdown video of the Icon Overlord already. So if you want more detailed information about the jacket, make sure you check out this video. This is going to be a quick graphic overview as we just break down what you can expect from a different standpoint with the Overlord SB2 Stim. Now, this is going to be 3-season in functionality. Think spring, summer, and fall. You are going to have a thermal vest in there, so you can stretch it into the cooler summer nights as you get into the fall where those temperatures begin to drop. That thermal vest will just help to block some of the perforation that you're going to see working its way across the shoulders. Now, you are going to have 3 different colors available, all with a different, kind of an outline of this skull graphic that you're going to see working its way down the front, and sizes are going to range from a small to a 3XL. Now, the one note that we do want to make on sizing is that according to the size chart, Mr. McHugh on my left-hand side, who stands at 6 foot, weighs in around 230 pounds, and has a 46-inch chest, should be either right at the top of the XL or the bottom of the 2XL on the size chart. We actually sized him down to a large, and it fits him spot on. So I definitely recommend sizing down at least one full size based on what the size chart is going to recommend for you. Now, when we're taking a look at this, where it falls in Icon's lineup is that it's right below the Automag. If you wanted to, or the Automag 2 rather, if you wanted to bump up to a little bit more impact protection, a little bit more abrasion resistance, that's where you'd be looking into the Automag 2. What you're really going to sacrifice from that for around the $195 price point is you're not really getting the ballistic impact zone for the extra impact or the extra abrasion resistance rather, working your way down your shoulders and your elbows, and you're not going to have any open direct vents. Instead, you're getting perforation down the chest. So you can't close that. So just keep that in mind. That perforation is going to be allowing air to flow through, whereas with the Automag 2, you do have vents that you can close. But again, this is coming around the $195 price point, and it's really appealing to a very specific audience with this graphic. Now, the main construction on this is a poly-dobby main body, so it's just a polyester blend. You are going to have a little bit of a stretch twill working its way down the inside of the arm. I'm going to grab your arm there for a second, Mr. McHugh. One of the things that I do like is you do have the 2-way zips, so if you want to get a little bit of extra ventilation at the wrist, that helps to push airflow up while you're riding. And then just really clean, basic design down the front with the dual hand warmer pockets. Mr. McHugh, go ahead and face sideways for me, strike the riding position. One of the things you will note, that stretch twill works way down the back of the arm as well. So regardless of what bike you're on, whether you have something that's a little bit of a higher bar, a little bit of a lower bar, you have a nice range of motion with this particular piece. Sometimes with the textiles, if you don't have that little bit of stretch in there, it just binds up on you, makes you feel a little bit constricted. This just gives you a nice range of motion. So you can go ahead and face backwards. Now, the one thing you'll note with Icon is that this is going to include full impact armor. You're going to have CE rated 1 D30 at the elbows, the shoulders, as well as the back. A lot of times when you're watching these videos, we talk about the fact that the back protector is really just a foam pad and you need to remove that. Not the case with this Icon Overlord SB2 Stim. You are getting the full armor complement, including that CE level 1 D30 back protector in there. Mr. McHugh, you can go ahead and face forward. Just go ahead and unzip for me quickly. I just want to show the thermal liner on the inside. So like I said earlier, you are going to have that zip out thermal liner. So if you are riding this in the late summer, early fall, temperatures begin to drop at night, you can throw that in there. And it just helps to block a little bit of that perforation so you can stay warmer as those temperatures begin to cool off. Sir, you can go ahead and zip that up. So for those of you out there that liked the idea of the Icon Overlord, you just felt it was missing some crazy giant clown skull on the chest, this would be the Overlord for you. Now, there's a lot of folks out there utilizing Icon gear, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, now would be the time to go ahead and click that info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are out there putting this jacket through its paces. If you want to talk to one of our gear geeks about which jacket is right for you and your riding style, you can always give them a shout at 877-792-9455 or simply shoot over an email to cs@RevZilla.com. I want to thank you for joining us for this look at the Icon Overlord SB2 Stim jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.